Hi, my name is Kendra Thompson. I am the operations manager for the Northwest Iowa Symphony Orchestra. And I am here today with Vance Shoemaker, who is a brass player with NISO, and also with Jason Pullman from Hayward and Health. Welcome, Vance, Jason.
Thank you.
And we are having this conversation today to talk a little bit about an upcoming concert that is a partnership between NISO and Hayward and Health. And thanks to a generous grant from the Sioux Center Community Foundation. So we're going to have a free concert coming up. That'll be on September 7th, which is a Saturday. It's free. It's at the Hayward High School Auditorium. But before we get into the details on that, I wanted to start with Vance. So Vance, if you can tell us a little bit about you, about your involvement with NISO, maybe a little bit about this concert, the players who will be joining you, and also it was really your idea to partner with Hayward and Health. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about that as
well. Okay, no problem. The personnel for the brass quintet is Scott Olson. He teaches at Augustana University. Dan Mangold is the MOC Floyd Valley Band Director. Amy Larson from USD is the Professor of Horn and Theory. Peter Boersma from Sioux Falls does lab work and that stuff, and of course me. The little bit of my background with the orchestra, I played different oratorios from 1980 to 85. In 1985, Dort hired a new band director, orchestra director called Dr. Henry Deitman, and he set up something that was very unique. The concept was a teaching principal orchestra, and so it is designed to motivate, mentor, educate, and inspire students. The principal players that are chosen to be in the chairs, they have to audition for playing ability, but also we are evaluating their connection with students and how well they can motivate students. So it's pretty cool. That's a unique opportunity there.
Be learning as you go.
Yeah. Yes.
And you live in Hayward, right?
Close. I live 3 miles south of Hayward.
Okay. Yeah, and you were telling me about your home that's been in your family for many generations. And so can you just tell us a little bit about your desire to partner with Hayward and Health?
When you, I think, announced the grant at one of our NISO meetings, they were talking about doing concerts at the Sioux Center Hospital and I think Orange City, maybe Rock Valley. And I got to tell you, I spent 2.5 weeks in the Hayward Regional Healthcare, and compared to what it was 15 years ago, it was like a Shangri-La. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. My hometown had something that's well done. And I think I need to credit Jason for that. He's been the instigator of changing this hospital to something. Well, let me put it this way. Hey, HRH does not have to take a back seat to any other place. Might not be as big, but they're very, very good. And so we've always tried to get funding. It seems like it always works from mostly Sioux Center, a little bit from Orange City.
Sure.
It's my goal here to spread this around farther, and I wanted to have Hayward involved too, if they want to be involved. And so that basically is how I brought up the idea about HRH from there. One thing I want to say, Kendra, if I can, the concert is not at Hayward, it's at West Sioux Schools. So might get mixed up.
Okay. Yep, and I'll put up the flyer at the end with all the information.
Sounds great, yes.
Well, that's a good segue into introducing Jason, because you posed the question, Vance, is Hayward and Health interested? And clearly they have been. So Jason, if you would tell us a little bit about Hayward and Health and your role there. And, you know, initially we talked about having the concert at the hospital, but you had another suggestion. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about your pick for the venue as well.
Yeah, Kendra. So when I first got presented with the opportunity, I was going, well, I'm a big music lover. I got kids that play flute, trumpet, do all kinds of things. And so I did not get that talent, but my kids did. And so
some of us have to be music appreciators.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So when I got presented with the opportunity, I'm going, this would be awesome, right? Unfortunately, yes, we have grown exponentially in our organization. Just got done building another $14 million expansion. The campus looks beautiful. It's really transformed the overall healthcare in the region, and so that's great. And what are we here for? We're here for our community members and to make sure that they live the best life they can, right? And so when we have an opportunity like this, and kind of the NISO's mission is to spread the word, get as many people in front of these players as possible. We really didn't have the best space to do that, and so I'm thinking a little bit more higher level, grand scale, and I'm thinking how can we get more people involved to draw more attention to the NISO. And so we connected with the school. They have a beautiful auditorium there. And so we worked down that path. And then, the whole situation with the flood this year, and, people are, there's depression, there's despair, there's all those types of things related to the flood. And how can we bring something like this with the NISO and lift spirits, give people encouragement, and just try to put a shining star on the lives that were affected by the flood. And so I'm going, when I heard about this, I was all in. I said, yes, we want to do this. We don't have really the space to do this, but I want to make this happen. And so that was part of how we got here.
Oh, I love that spin on it too, Jason, that this could be in some ways a response to the disaster and how flooding has affected Sioux County and beyond. And an opportunity to lift some spirits. So I hope that that's what will happen on September 7th. And it's wonderful to be a part of that and to have you as a partner and so enthusiastic about that. So just a reminder that the concert is coming up. It's a free 1-hour concert of this brass quintet. They will be playing at not Haywarden, but said it's called West Sioux Auditorium. And I'll put that flyer up with the address. And just as we wrap up, any final thoughts from either of you about an invitation you would want to extend, what you'd want to say to people watching this video to encourage them to attend?
First of all, I'd like to say it's West Sioux High School, so they don't get picked up.
Yes.
I think people are going to really enjoy the concert repertoire we have. We will play a couple classics, maybe 1 or 2 Renaissance, but several pop tunes, big band tunes. And we have a nice library just to handle that. So we can do as much as we possibly can. We can even take requests if we have it. And the big joke we always have is that if you want a request, you have to print it on the backside of a $20 bill, and we'll play it for you. Just a bad joke, I know. Yeah, so our repertoire is pretty well diversified.
Wonderful.
And I just encourage anybody in the community or the surrounding areas, if they want something that uplifts their spirit and really can inspire music or future music in the future, that they come and get a taste of what real music is.
Great. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Jason. Thank you, Vance. And we look forward to welcoming everyone to this concert that will be a partnership between NISO and Haywarden Health, thanks to a grant from the Sioux Center Community Foundation. And we'll see you on September 7th. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Kendra.